Looking at the mini Dow this week in the futures market, you can see that we had a huge explosion out of this weekly level here. We've had a couple different bounces off of this level now, and now we're exploding to the upside. So as we look at this level, and as we think about, okay, what is going to happen next year, I would like to propose this to you, and that is uh, previous levels will act as support and resistance over time. Okay, so right now we're bouncing out of the weekly level down here at the 17,852 level. Okay, but what are the levels that are going to be important from the weekly time frame in the future? Okay, and right here we have a level from roughly the 18,500, we'll just call it. Okay, you see that little zone right up there. I'm looking for a retracement back into that area. Now, are we going to pop off to the upside or down? We will see. But the elections definitely did cause a huge movement in price action, and we have new highs in this market, which is really, really exciting. Looking at the daily time frame, we're really at an interesting place in market history. As the 2016 elections caused us to push down really, really low down here and then all the way up and basically into new highs. So it was a really quick reload into that weekly level, and we really have no levels to play with from here other than the idea of the flip-flop of resistance becoming supports. Okay, so as we turn on these dead zones here, you can see where that's going to be happening right around the 1846 level all the way up to the 18531 level. And that's what I would be looking at as far as a flip-flop area to be watching. Moving down to the 4-hour time frame, we finally get a real good resolution of where that resistance flip-flopping to support is going to happen. And you can see this nice little aqua zone here. And that is a beautiful level to be watching, if you will, to see the flip-flop happen. Okay, we do have a few different aqua levels over here at the 1821 down to 18682. Okay, but notice this level right here. This is the key level that I'm looking at, and looking to see how this thing is going to really be respected over time as prices moved up here, and looking for a pullback, okay, before it continues to expand. As we all know, the market moves in waves, so that's where I'm looking for the pullback for this second wave to go on. So as I look to predict the future with this week's price action, I'm really looking for price to come down and then give us that retracement and then retest the highs. May have to be a little bit patient here, but I'm looking for a better retest than what we've received here off of this aqua level before it retests the highs up there. So we just got to wait and see. Now, could this happen? Could we come right back up there and make new highs? Yes, we could. Okay, we have some interesting price action here, but I'm looking for it to get a little bit lower. Looking at gold this week, we can see that the elections pushed the gold prices down to the bottom of the range, but it didn't break down here on the weekly. Okay, it is retesting the lows of July down here, and you can see how many times we've really been in this level. So quite a bit of time spent down here in this big zone from 1265 down to 1194. So we again are on the bottom of the range here. Looking at the daily levels, you can see that we are again, at the bottom of the range at 1241 down to 1205 here on the daily zone. And last week we're just looking at price just ranging around in between these levels and possibly pushing even lower. Okay, so we're looking for it to come down to the bottom of the range, and that's really where we find ourselves. So be looking for a good opportunity to play to the upside here as price is retesting the low area, And you can see price tried to wick into this supply level up here at the 1340 level up to 1347, but it didn't quite make it here. All right, so to me this represents some really good sellers stepping into place and really protecting their territory and pushing prices down. So while we might get a little recoil out of this level, I wouldn't be surprised to see if gold breaks to the downside on this.